Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Need for Speed Prostreet. Today we'll be finishing up the northern section of React Team Sessions. Yep. Also, good news, everyone, I am poor again, because I decided to upgrade some of my cars. Also, did some tuning, not as much as I would have liked to. I wanted to fiddle with my Skyline, but just plain forgot. Go figures. 507 on a Escort. Yep, the Skyline now has a lot more interesting vinyl set over just, blue paint. And just veer over into the opponent's lane and pick up a 829. Also, you might hear some whimpering from a dog. But if not, just ignore it. And an 866. Isn't that slower? Yep. Trend continues. Me doing basically the same and somehow coming out worse. A fitting allegory for my Let's Plays. Ah. And still 931. I don't think until you hit like third level of, not Nitro side, that's the speed event. The drag racing event to get to the Drag King, that you have to start worrying about really getting below 9 or 8. And when that time does come, who knows, maybe I'll be rich again and they'll deck out a Skyline. But there is still a lot of wiggle room on that. It's always difficult to get that one to go exactly how you want. Whoop. Buggy is here. Come here. Come here. Up. There you can jump. So up. Up. Up here. Why not? Whatever. Just when you think the Let's Plays have gotten boring, I bring in a dog. Okay. I am producing 500 horsepower. Fun fact, the S15 that I was looking into seeing what I could do with the S15 that I won, since, well, I have a car for every category. And honestly, the S13 is kind of the weakest vehicle that I have, but it didn't do well enough to convince me to build it up as a drift car, so. And dog is gone. Hopefully not to go piss on something. She was just loud, so. But yeah, the S15, it does do better than the 240, but it doesn't do well enough to convince me. But anyways, back to the sort of reason I brought it up. That's, yeah. Damn it. This isn't going well. I just completely forgot what the hell I was doing for a second. Or two, or three. But the S15 only produces 215 horsepower when maxed out on stats. Attempting to enter with a damaged car. Yes, it's fine. It was just love taps, so. It's just a neat little point that the S15, well, to be fair, this is the American S15, which comes with the 240 a 2.4 liter inline 4, which I think, I'm not sure if they're double overhead cams or just a single overhead cam, but either way, they weren't originally turbocharged, so slapping one on, well, you do the math. More displacement plus turbocharging equals way more power. I think the and there we are, past the line. The S15 is only running 1.8? Could be more. I'm only going off the 1.8 figure by the fact that the Japanese S15s were 180s. Or 1.8 liters as well. Could be a 2 liter. I don't know these things. Not off the top of my head. High-speed bonus. Kind of sucks that you can't combo things now, but I guess they do give you a long drift bonus if you do manage to hold it. Ooh. Thankfully I was over the line enough that it didn't count towards my damage. And, oh, hey, she's persistent. I think they only sort of vanish if you try and run them over, which you can't do. And yeah, barely. I think the little dog needs to go out, or it's just Cappy. She was just out. I think she's just playing. What great commentary I'm providing today. Dog. Suspension? I don't know. Then me just forgetting to talk entirely. And I wonder why this thing's only getting one solid viewer. I don't want to do it, but I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to fuck that guy in the ass, and I'm gonna have to go deal with it all. Hold on. Right, issue sorted. Wall found. Another guy fucked. Yeah, that one always catches me. I'm pretty sure this is the quickest. Damn. Like, maybe Willow Springs with its super long straightaway, but for me, man, I am just fucking everything. Fucking other men, I'm fucking other cars. Where do I turn? There I turn. Hey! Yeah, tuning would have been super nice for my son of mine. Yes. Because I kind of wanted more towing, but not happening, so. And to reduce the gearing. It's just that I can power steer it, and that's what it leads me to believe that, oh, this is actually a perfectly fine handling car, when in all actuality it isn't. Not for how I drive, at least. Okay. Marker. Sadly, she's a puppy and doesn't know common things like here. I'm not even sure she really knows her own name. Come on. Oh, hey. Apparently, we're just going to ignore that happened. Yeah, I definitely need to mess around with the suspension on this. Well, at least I'm in a Nissan group. Yeah, this definitely is the quicker map. Yeah, just launch it. That's what you can do when you have 800 horsepower and 4-wheel drive. Can't brake worth a shite, even with level 4 brakes, but what are you gonna do? It's a heavyweight too. It's just hard to see where I'm going sometimes. Yeah, that's dope. Ah, fuck. Man, this is just a debacle. Why we come to see a man slam a GTR with probably more than half the cars in the parking lot into a wall. Sadie! Sadie! Barely knows her name. Maybe she's deaf, though with how big her ears are, I'm not too sure. Alright, I tried doing this the nice way. We're seeing some brilliant racing this weekend, ladies and gentlemen, and it's all topped up by an absolutely overpowering performance by Ryan Cooper. Someone needs to turn their... Well, that makes everything up, I believe. Ah, we unlocked the next super motion. You know what? This is going to be an episode. I feel this has been enough of a debacle. Going into next, we'll be finishing up React and starting on something special. See you then.